my darling. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. Today we are talking about dreams and what they mean and what the fudge is going on with them and like the whole kit kat and caboodle. I find dreams to be a really accessible 101 step for really kind of understanding a little bit of multidimensionality or grasping a little bit of the concept of it. Because like as human beings, the fact that we just like accept that our human bodies like in some way turn off and we go to an incredibly multidimensional astral space that is, you know, beyond time and space, where we get all of these incredible images and all of these incredible things that happen, and then we come out and we're like, what the what's that? And we just accept that. So this is like the best 101 space for me to say that like it's all happening. It's all happening. We accept that there's magic behind our eyes. We accept that there's magic happening in other times and spaces. A dear soul sister of mine texted me the other day, and this is what prompted this video, where she was like, can we stop dreaming? Can we stop dreaming? Because they can sometimes be very intense. And right now, if you're on your path or you're, you know, here with me, dreams are probably super fucked up. Pardon me. Super, super, super messed up. Like super, like what was happening there? They can be very intense, very powerful, very scary. Very, very scary or really gross. Like gross. Like you are doing some really fucked up things. You're doing some really gross things. I'm just gonna leave it with gross. I'm just gonna let it be like, no. So with that being said, you can't turn your dreams off. You can't turn your dreams off. There are, or how do I say, where do we even start with this? What's happening? So our consciousness, we are not our human beings. We know that. We have that foundation that I am not Sarah the avatar. I am the consciousness that is running this meat suit. With that being said, my consciousness has other things to do. I think that Sarah the avatar really loves to believe that she is the only one in the world and that, you know, this is it. But there's a lot more happening. So because we chose as a consciousness to come down into a third dimensional matrix that has time and space, which we know are just constructs that we put on this planet at this time, my consciousness has other things to do while my human being rests. But it's very powerful what's happening. So sometimes, do any of you wake up after like 12 hours of sleep more tired than you were when you went to bed? Where you're like, I probably should have just stayed up completely? Elizabeth April, a channeler that I follow, she calls it the double shift, where it's like our consciousness is running the meat suit while we're alive and dealing with our traumas and being the best versions of ourselves and processing all these different things. And then when we're sleeping, we're doing the exact same motherfucking thing. So why are our dreams so gross? And why are they scary? And why are they so like all over the place? Oh my goodness, I'm just loving the lighting on this video right now. I'm driving to the grocery store, so I thought I would, you know, be efficient in my processes and, you know, bring you along for the journey because I love all of you so much, and I just want to keep you all in my pocket with me. Actually, there's only like 4 or 5 of you that I want to keep in my pocket. The rest of you, I just want you here in the car with me. Like sometimes I think of life as just like Alanis Morissette in the, what's it called? The ironic video. It's just like me and my guides and all the different versions of myself in the car, but I love having every single one of you with me, so. What was I saying? Dreams. Why are they so scary? Why are they so gross? So, our consciousness is smarter than our humans. This is a lot to unpack. Or I think this is gonna land. Our consciousness is smarter than our human and doesn't want our human to go through all of these negatives and all of these gross things because they probably either happen in past life fractals. It could be a version of what the collective consciousness is purging. It could be something that you've done or something that has happened to you that you really don't need to experience in the physical reality that we're in right now. So you see a little bit of it in a dream, or your consciousness takes care of all that while you are sleeping. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. You know, we know that if we remember our dreams, that they are lessons and they are messages. So if you see these things, All you have to do is view it. All you have to do is view it. Wake up and write the dream. Write what you remember. Look at it. You don't have to experience it, but you have to look at it. Watch it like a documentary. Watch it like you're on safari. What was that? What does that represent to me? Does that, like if like there's, like a really gross, say like a murder or something like that in there, like, was there a specific tool? What were they using to murder? Were you the murderer or were you the murderee? Like, what role were you playing in that? And look and see what the lesson is in there for you. Because yes, it's a lesson. And yes, and a lot of the times you'll see people in your life in there, like you probably are having a lot of like work-related dreams, or if you're spending a lot of time with your friends or your partner, you probably have a lot of dreams happening with the other consciousnesses that you're around. You're probably processing things that you don't have to experience in this lifetime. It's a very, very possible thing. But we cannot turn off our dreams. We can definitely, when we're going to bed, tell your guides, tell your consciousness, tell your higher self, tell your spirit team, your ancestors, if you want more of this, if you want more, then definitely say, hey, I would love a message, like I want to connect to grandma in my dream today. I would like a message about 2023, what's best for me. Ask very specifically and just speak it as if your angels are in the room with you. But a very important thing to do as well is to recognize that although we are multidimensional beings, although we are becoming the greatest versions of ourselves, although we are coming into a very, very intense ascension process where time and space is irrelevant and everything's happening all at the same time, we are still human. And it is so okie dokie to say when you're going to bed, I want a human night. I don't want to dream. I don't want to remember anything. I just would like to have a rest. I'm tired. And they'll honor that for you. They'll honor that for you. You're worthy of that. It happened the other night. I was getting pulled into like a freaking past life that I needed to process. I needed to deal with something. There were some things happening in there and I was exhausted. And I just told my higher self, like, not tonight. Because time is only a construct for us. So we can't miss what is coming for us. We cannot miss our prize, our person, our house, our job, our goal, our ascension. We can't miss it if we tried. We just think that because we're in this construct of time that the wheels are turning. We're gonna die one day. We got shit to do. You're fine. You're fine. You're just fine. You're just fine. You're just fine. So, I hope that this resonates with you. I feel like there was maybe one other, oh my God, a hawk just flew by. Oh my God, so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. My Enneagram 4 is popping. What was the last little bit? This is the first parlay into multidimensionality. Know that you're safe. Know that you can ask for more or less, but setting up a foundation of safety is key. Absolute key. You are safe. You are in control of every single bit of this process, every single thought, word, and action, every single bit of your reality, you are in control of. Define that. There is no fear in this space. Just like when you wake up, and even if you have a super duper duper scary dream, and you wake up and your heart is still, okay, oh my goodness, and maybe, like you're mad at the person in the dream and stuff like that, but later on it dissipates because you're like, you know what, it was only a dream. It was only a dream. As you step more into your multidimensional self, and as you step more into this magical world, remember that if it's scary, it's just a dream, it's not real, because you are the director. You, my dear. Yes, your avatar is the actor in this play, but your consciousness is the director. So you have the control here. It's not scary unless you want it to be. It's not bad unless you want it to be. It's not negative unless you want it to be. These are lessons. I hope this is resonating. I think I got it. I love you so much. Please ask any questions. What's going on in your dream world? Do you remember your dreams? Do you not remember your dreams? Do you have a dream journal? What are you going through? Let's talk about it. I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon.